this is Tani from the Kinsman Free Public Library, and I thought I would kind of walk you through a cover letter example. So you can do this in a couple places. You can just do it in Word or Google Docs or wherever it is that you enjoy typing. It's kind of completely up to you. So a cover letter is just a way for you to further expand on what is in your resume so that you can give more details, because resumes you can't really go into too much detail. You really don't want to, but a cover letter lets you expand on that so you can further explain maybe a fun program that you've created, or a fun way, or a really useful way you were able to help make something easier for you at work, or helped your coworkers, or any kind of awards or special recognitions. By using cover letters, you can expand on those. You do want to also make sure, much like in your resume, you are pulling out very specific buzzwords from the job listing. So, for example, if you were going to apply to a library, say just graduated, you want to be a librarian as well, you would want to, it might in the job listing mention something about readers advisory or outreach or programming. You would want to make sure in your cover letter you specifically mention those, or maybe even there might be something about grant writing you'd want to pull out. You would want to include that if you have any experience there, and expand on that for them so that they get a better idea of what you know and how you know it. So we're going to just do a real quick example. There are templates also in Word or Google if you aren't entirely sure where to get started with formatting and stuff. So you can go ahead and just use a quick template. There we go. Pulling up all the resumes and cover letters. And we're just gonna, oh, actually, I think this goes perfectly with the resume example I was using. So we're gonna go ahead and use this. As it loads, we'll just hang out. All right, and now we're all loaded. So as you can see, if you've watched the resume video, this is set up very similarly. You're going to want to put your name, your last name, address, contact info. If you have a LinkedIn, any kind of professional blogs, portfolios, social media accounts, you're going to want to link those as well. And then you'll see recipient name. You're going to want to hopefully find the hiring manager or the person that will be seeing your resume and cover letter and address it to them. You kind of want to, when you can, avoid the very general to whom it may concern, to whom it concerns, dear hiring manager, because it doesn't come across very personal or very professional at times. It kind of just it seems like you're just giving them a very blanket letter instead of something that is specialized specifically to what you are doing. So you can typically find this info either on the company website, or you might have to go ahead and call and see if they'll be willing to give you that info, and then you can go ahead and put that in. So typically it would be like a director or a board member if you were applying to a library, so you would go ahead and just stick their name, their title, and then the name of the library and the address, which isn't always necessary since we don't physically mail these anymore, or they are kind of usually just uploaded onto the computer because a lot of job hunting is now done online. So you don't always need the address. And it's gonna ask, are you looking for, usually if it's like a more professional job, they already want this, so you kind of already know if you're uploading a specific job listing that they are indeed looking. So you don't want to word it like that. You do kind of just want to be very professional and braggy, but not too braggy. There's like a very fine line. So instead you would say, dear so and so, I am interested in the position of teen librarian at your library. And then you could go into your experience and everything that you know in the letter. You don't have to, you're noticing that it does have these bullet points. You don't have to bullet point. You can just type like a normal letter, or you can do the bullet points as well and then further expand below. And then definitely always thank them and let them know that you look forward to hearing from them give a thank you, and then your name. And then if they do contact you for an interview after this, definitely go ahead and send them a thank you note. There's a bit of a do I, don't I, but I think it just kind of sends a nice message like, hey, totally respect your time. Thank you for reading this. Thank you for giving me the shot. So I know this was really brief and really quick, and I didn't really specifically type one out because I don't have a job in mind. And like you said, you don't typically want to do just like a normal blanket one. Although, if you have a normal blanket one that you can use as a template to launch off of, you can just edit it and make sure you make it specific to the job you want to apply to. All right, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below or go ahead and stop in. I can totally help walk you through the typing process or give you a little bit of help if you get stuck somewhere. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.